Hey guys, Jack here from Gingerbets, and this week I'm previewing the Zozo Championship exclusively for sportspub.com. If you're yet to register with sportspub.com, then this is a great week to do so. You'll get access to my full golf betting weekly insights package, which gives you my best outsiders, best outright picks, top 20 selections, plus day 1 3 balls and the weekend 2 ball action. Your golf betting needs covered from Thursday through Sunday. And by the way, they're not just covered, but we've been giving out winners over the last few weeks. We've had outright winners in 2 of the last 3 weeks. Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy both being successful. In addition to that, we've had top 20 payouts in Aaron Wise, Taylor Gooch, and for those of you that are able to access the each way terms around the world, then there's been winning payouts in the best outsiders to consider in terms of each way places. So this week I'm going to break down the course and look at the 5 key skill sets that are going to be required and bring you my best outright selections. So first up, I want to look at tee to green performance over the last 24 rounds on tour. In low scoring events and new tests to the players, only the players have played this a maximum of 4 times this course if they were successful in making it through the cut in 2020 or 2019 should I say, when it was held at this venue. Then I want to look at players that have just got a good all-round performance off the tee, approach and around the green of recent times. I don't want players looking to find their form at this week's event. So strokes gained, tee to green performance. Then I want to look at driving accuracy. This is a short tree-lined fairway track where the players are going to have to position it well off the tee to attack the pins and make plenty of birdies. So I'm going to look at driving accuracy this week. It's not often I do on tour, but this week I want to pay attention to players that are finding more fairways than not. Then I want to look at par 3 scoring. The reason being that this week we've got 5 par 3s. Usually we'd see 3 or 4 on tour. This week we've got 5 of them, and therefore I want us to pay particular attention to par 3 scoring. An extension of that would be strokes gained approach. Like I've just touched upon, you're going to have to make plenty of birdies this week if you're going to be successful, and therefore I want players that are dialed in with their irons from all distances and really do want to take into consideration approach play data. And then finally, we're on the Bentgrass putting surfaces this week. This is one of the best putting surfaces that the players will face all year. The putts are going to rolling in left, right and centre from 10, from 15, from 20 and 30 foot and even further. And therefore, I want to look at players that have particularly good strokes gain data on the Bentgrass putting surfaces, or at least prefer that surface to others. So they're the 5 key skill sets: tee to green performance, strokes gained approach, par 3 scoring, driving accuracy, and last but not least, strokes gained putting on the Bentgrass putting surfaces. Right, who are the best outsiders for me to put forward this week? Well, first off, if you've tuned into sportspub.com earlier in the week, you may have got access to my best outright selection. So I'm going to just repeat a little bit of why Will Zalatorius is the player that I'd like to put forward for my best outright selection of the week. He sits 3rd in my overall model for the week, 7th in terms of strokes gained tee to green, 8th in terms of approach play, and his best putting surface, a weakness in his game, but his best putting surface is the Bentgrass putting surfaces that he faces this week. For those reasons, he will be my headline selection of the week. Second up is a player that, like Zalatorius, he doesn't have the most incredible stats in terms of putting. However, he's got incredible strokes gained data tee to green. He was a selection last week at a huge 125 to 1. He's 2nd in terms of strokes gained tee to green performance over the last 24 rounds on tour. 2nd in terms of driving distance. In the top 20 in terms of fairways found, approach play and short game. That tells you that his game's in real good shape right now. Even though the odds are slightly less than I would have wanted. I wanted plus 4,000 ideally, but he's available at plus 3,600 with PointsBet. The second selection of the week will be Jonathan Vegas. He was one that went close last week, and I think he's in a weaker field this week. Shown his game's in good form, I expect him to push on and challenge the top of that leaderboard. The third selection of the week is a player that not many will have heard of, but let me tell you, he's 7th in my overall model for the week. He's 7th in terms of strokes gained tee to green performance over the past 24 rounds on tour. He's also 7th in approach play. There's a bit of a theme here. Let's hope he doesn't come 7th. Let's hope he goes 6 better and gets us a win. But the third selection of the week at plus 8,000, that's 80 to 1 with BetMGM, will be Henrik Norlander. He's a player that I think can win a tournament like this, certainly in the weak field that we face this week. And at plus 8,000, I'm certainly prepared to take a chance. And my final outright selection of the week is a player that will be popular with golf punters for sure this week, and let me tell you why. He's first in terms of strokes gained tee to green over the last 24 rounds on tour. He's 5th in terms of fairways found over the past 24 rounds on tour. Top 20 in terms of approach play and driving accuracy over the past 24 rounds on tour. And in addition to that, he plays the par 3s really well. He's a man from the Far East himself. He's got an outstanding chance. He's got plenty of experience in these humid conditions and soft conditions that the players face this week. The fourth and final selection at plus 5,000 with PointsBet will be KH Lee. So to round up the 4 outright selections of the week, we've got Will Zalatorius, we've got Henrik Norlander, we've got KH Lee, and we have Johnny Vegas at plus 3,500 with PointsBet. So take advantage of those odds. I don't expect they'll all be the same price come Thursday morning. And if you haven't yet signed up to the sportspub.com golf betting weekly insights pack, then please do so. You get loads of information in there that helps you with your golf betting needs from Thursday through Sunday, everything you need. And of recent times, we've got form for giving you winner after winner after winner. Let's hope we can continue the momentum into this week and the rest of the 2021 year, and hopefully into the 2022 calendar season. Good luck with all your wagers, and I look forward to speaking to you on Saturday with my halfway house report plus my weekend 2-ball selections.